Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. It is the second Friday of the month, which means that it is our All About the Base series about go-to designs, a series that I do with my friends Mel and Chris. I will have, of course, their channels linked down below, as well as our playlist. So this month's go-to design is the L-shaped. And if you follow me or have been following me for quite a while, you know that that is definitely one of my favorite go-to designs. Probably together with the 1/3, 2/3. Those are probably my two favorites amongst my top 6 or 7 go-to designs. And the L-shaped design is absolutely perfect for scraps. So we are going to make this a scrap the scraps layout as well. So I have one photo here, which is not quite square, and I might just square it out a little bit more because I prefer, a square photo or a portrait orientation photo. So this one definitely works for the L-shaped design. I'm not sure why. I think it just looks better to my eye, because to me that's what it's all about, what looks good to me, and therefore when you're crafting, what looks good to you. I'm not really into any of the design rules, and I'm not sure that I take really any of them into account much. I just like what looks good to me. I do like things in threes. I do like sort of the triangular aspect to some embellishing, but that to me is not coming from a design rule. It's really just coming from what I think is pleasing to my eye. So let's look at what we'll put together here. So I have this lovely photo. This was on Adela's graduation day with her dad, her flowers, and they were, I'm not quite sure where this is, but this is obviously a monument to Guy Lafleur, which was one of our best and biggest hockey players many years ago, and he passed, unfortunately, last year or a couple of years ago. So they have this photo, which is a little bit out of the realm of the graduation, but it's going to go into that portion of Adela's album. So I took one 12 by 12 because I do have in my top Alex store container, I have a stack of about 1.5 inches, I guess, of random pattern papers. This one is obviously a Stampin' Up. I think it's a Stampin' Up paper. And then I had sitting right there this large scrap, which I really love, which has got some sort of gray and black and red and pink and a little bit of yellow, which I think is absolutely perfect for this photo. So I'm starting with that. Now, I have a piece of red cardstock here because I might matte my photo. I think I'm going to matte my photo in red, and then we'll see afterwards whether I matte it in black as well. But I definitely want to matte it in red. So I'll put that over here. And I also think that I want to frame my layout. So I'm probably going to gut this, and then this will give me some strips for my L-shaped design, as will this. I tend to, on the vertical side of the L, I generally put 3 pattern papers, and the largest being sort of 3 or 3.5 inches, which I will probably do here. Then I like to put another pattern, a little bit narrower and shorter, and bring those 2 pattern papers together with something which is either tone on tone or maybe something like this. So they're sort of just black and white. And then I generally do, I think it's 3 along the bottom as well. I do pretty much the same thing time and time again for L-shaped design. So I'm going to try and put a few more examples at the end of this video. So I have this smaller set of scraps, which will be quite good as well for strips of paper. So we'll look through these, and then I have larger scraps here, which we'll look through together as well. So let's see here if I can see anything. So you can see here, and this is more of a dusty pink, or even a little bit of a peachy pink. See, now this could, although I don't know that I want to bring in a lot more pink. This floral, I don't think I like. Let's see if I did something like that. Not sure, but you know what? This is all about just getting a bunch of paper out that will give us choices. So let's pop that there. It is the right tone. Oh, this might be as well. So we've got some white, some black, and some red. Let's pop that there. Some tracing paper, glitter paper. Don't think so. I don't, well, you know what, let's leave it there. You never know. It's got the pinks, it's got some yellow. Let's see, this one, no. Black and white stripe. I think I have my gingham there, so I won't do that. We have, oh, this might be nice. All right, let's put that there. All right, then let's bring a bunch of this out. This is just fairly solid black. Only the pinks. Purples. Oh. There we go. Just bring all of this out. Blue. Now, these scraps are all random scraps that I just had in my Alex drawer. Oh, there's another little piece of this. Because to me, I think the scraps, we can approach it in a couple of different ways. So this is all random, just random scraps. I had this sort of like page protector type envelope full of these. And then I have, and we'll be doing that in perhaps another layout, I have collections and then the scraps. Collections are kits, and then the scraps that go with them, and I keep those together. So we're probably going to do some of that as well with maybe my collection obsession and my Adventure Awaits kits, and the 2 Vicki Boutin collections, Discover and Create, and maybe Where to Next. But these are just all random scraps. All right, now let's look in this smaller size. Now you see, if we did something, so this would be cute. I do kind of like that, see? But I think I would put it this way so that we get all of the colors. Yeah, this would be very, very nice. So I'm definitely keeping that. I like that. This could be, I am going to keep it because it could be down on maybe on the bottom part of the L. I'm going to keep this as well because I think I like that. Well, not the other side, but I think I'm going to keep that. This one I'm not sure because I think there might be just a little bit too much white in it. I like to have 2 patterns that are more patterned, if that makes sense, and then together with this black and white. So this one I'm not sure of. I'm not sure of this one either because I think this is more navy than it is black. And yeah, so this one I am not going to keep. Let's see, where is my photo? No, all right, so we're not going to keep that one. This one I'm not sure of either. I don't think we'll keep that. All right, let's then look in these smaller scraps and see if there is anything that we could use. Here we've got lots of black and white on black and cream this side. Let's see, this is more pink. Ooh, maybe this? How about that? That could be nice. Could be, it's different, that's for sure. How would that work? Maybe, I'm going to put it there. Not the green side, but I'm going to put it there. Let's see, what else would we have here? Let's see, here, this is pink. Some blues. We have just another tiny little piece of that. Let's put it there in case we need something on the side. Never know. Let's put that there. Don't want that. All right, so I'm putting this one back, so we'll see, because I do want a few more choices. All right, then with all of these bits of black, this could be fun along the bottom, because adventure awaits. Here we go. Wander and explore. I mean, this is not a travel page at all, but it's a graduation page, and Adele is going on to law school, so adventure definitely awaits, for sure. Here we go for the next phase. Wander and explore. I don't know if that really fits, but you know what? I'm going to put it there. I don't think I want this black either. I think that is going to do it, and I am going to keep this and that. All right, so let's put these back, and we do have some choices here. Now, I also took out where did my photo go? There's the photo. All right, so we have, no, I'm going to put that one back. Okay, so I think we have enough paper here that we can then choose our strips. As I say, like I usually do the first vertical strip, probably about 3 or 3.5 inches, and a little bit narrower and quite a bit narrower. And the bottom, the horizontal strip, it starts off narrower, definitely no more than about 2.5 inches generally, and then my photo. So I think we have some papers here, and these are all from scraps, our photo. Now the only thing I've taken out here so far is simple stories, because I wanted some of the darker, like maybe this paper clip, this book plate that are sort of in the black or gray. So that was just sort of staring out at me, so I just grabbed it and added it here. So what I'm going to do, my friends, I'm going to stop here for a sec. I'm going to go off and do my paper strips, sort of get that situated, and then we'll come back and continue working on this together. I'll see you just on the other side. Okay, so I got my basic L shape down here. So I did use this lovely floral, and I went with this striped paper that is very, very old. I think this actually comes from an old Scraptastic kit. But I decided to have the stripes run horizontally. I prefer that. I like that a lot better. And then, of course, the black and white. Now, I made a couple of changes. I changed my mind down here at the bottom a little bit more. And of course, I decided up here not to use this stripe, but I did use quite a large piece of it down here, but in the background, so that it wasn't too much against the rest of the pattern, but that we did see a little bit of it and have more of a color matching towards the end. And then here, for the pink, I actually used the floral side. And when I put that down, I thought it was a nice contrast, then the black and white gingham, and just a little bit of this pink. Now, the one thing that I really like, and I tend to focus on with L-shaped designs, is that my vertical strips are different heights and different widths, as are the horizontal stripes. And what I really like is having them finished over on this side. You can see they are all finishing at a different stage, and I really, really like the effect that that gives. I fishtail my banners here, and then this one I just did a little strip. So I find that that adds to the design, and it gives a lot of extra interest. We have our photo. I'm added it in the red, and I'm going to nestle it right in the L. There we go. And I like to, now, do I want to bring it down over here? Yes. And have it come and put it a little bit askew. So there we go. So this is pretty much, I guess, what I tend to do most of the time for my L-shaped designs. My widths and lengths and that may vary a little bit, but it pretty much always comes to this basic design. Now, then we get into the embellishing, and that's where it can get quite different. All right, let me get all this paper out. We'll put this here. Now, I was looking through my bowl, and I found this fun Bramble Fox piece, which says Good Cheer. Now, I'm pretty sure this was probably part of a Christmas set, but I think just their faces and the kind of day that this was, and then visiting this sort of monument, that is all some good cheer. And I kind of like that right there. Now I've got a few bits out. You see, I had taken this photo word, but I don't in the end. Yeah, sometimes I like to put my title down there, but I mean photos, that doesn't really say anything, and it's one photo, so we're going to put that aside. One of these lovely doilies that I got from Colleen. So you see, I think this might be nice if I sort of pop that there. And then we have the Good Cheer here. I like that. I do think I like that. All right, let's pop that right in there. There we go. Put that. Then I'll get a little bit of liquid glue and I'll pop that here, which I like. So that area where, you know, the photo is put down always gives a nice place for either the title or some embellishing. Let's put this around, do a little bit of glue, liquid glue. There we go. Riveting, isn't it, my friends? There we go. All right. So let's just pop that down right here. Okay, there we go. So now I've got a few other bits. I've got an epoxy flare, a Halo Magpie flare, some Nicole Jones 911 florals in sort of the dark gray, and some red, a viewfinder, a couple of these Vicky Bouton chipboard pieces. That could be nice. another epoxy flare, regular flare for my stash, and a couple of wood buttons. So then I'm thinking, now up here I want to get a little something. Would I put maybe a star here? That could be nice, because I'm thinking the florals up here might be a little too much. Oh, actually not. They might be nice. That could be nice, but I was thinking I might want to put that down here, because you see, I was thinking I might want to pop a viewfinder here, kind of thing there, and then we could put something like that and a floral there, although that sort of cuts off part of Joey, doesn't it? And I'm not sure that I really need anything there, because I don't want to put red here, unless, let's see, would I put one of the stars? No, how about if I did something like this with, oh, maybe that might be cute. Okay, now, because in the end, I kind of do like this up here, right there. Put, and but we need something here, don't we? Let's see. Just another day, ordinary life, not really all of this. Hello there. Do your best. It looks good on you. The whole story. Let's get this out. Not sure there's anything there. See if we did something like all of this. Something there. Okay, you know what? I do think I like the florals there. So I'm going to put them down because I think I do like them. So I'm going to put that there. And I think I'm going to pop this one up on foam. Okay, let me put this one up on foam, I think. Okay. There we go. I do like that. Then doing my best happiness. If I did something like that. Because I do think I want a little something there. So there we go, happiness. And then when I put this, because I do want a wood button there, because I think a flare is too big. So I think we'll go with the wood button. Do I want the camera? We'll put a flare down here, I think, the camera. And then I would need a little something else right there, wouldn't I? In the cup, plans. What if I did something like that? No, I don't want that. Did this. Lunch date, that's kind of cute. How about if I just did love, love, love? No, because I want them to be a different size. What, highlight? Pop that there. Okay, let's do that maybe. Doing my best. Okay, the whole story. Ordinary life. Oh, wait. How about this is my happy? Oh, because I've got happiness there, so no. And I don't want them to be the same length. Unless I did here, how about creating memories? How is that? Would that be good? No, I don't want that. Okay, so I think we're going to go with our highlight. Pop it here. Do I want the red? Yes. All right. Put that there. Okay, and then maybe put a little heart and star right here. There we go. Okay, so I do think that finishes off that area quite nicely. And I am going to come down here with the viewfinder. Pop it in here. And then we'll put the epoxy flare right there. Oh, let's bring this down a bit more. Yeah, there we go. And the epoxy flare right there. And then, do I want anything here? Something like all of this. How about if I pop that right there? Not so sure. Don't think I want any of that. I don't think I want another flare. No, let's not do that. Or maybe this one. No, you know what? I think joyous. Maybe what if we pop this here? There. Joyous. And we'll do a cute little heart here as well. You know what? I don't know. I don't really think I like that. Oh, but now it's down, isn't it? Oh, no, here it comes. Oh, is it good? Oh, golly. All right. I thought I would like a little something more, but I'm not quite sure that that does it. So how about if I put another little heart here? I need a little something there, don't you think? Brave, no. Looks good on you. The whole... Something like that, the whole story. No. Okay, you know what, my friends? I don't think we need really anything else. I think what I'm going to do is just pop another little heart there. And a star. And that will just give it a little tiny cluster here, a larger one there with our title piece. And that will do it. Now, the only thing I might add here is a sprinkling of sequins. And if I do that, you'll see it at the end of the video or when I posted it on Instagram, because I'm thinking we might want a few sequins here just to brighten everything up. But other than that, the L-shaped design, it's all about the base for the month of June, is done. Thank you so, so much for being here with me. Make sure you pop on down to the playlist and or to Chris and Mel's channels to see what they have for you and their L-shaped design. And we'll see you back here on the second Friday of July. Bye for now.